California, the Golden State, spanning a diverse landscape of dramatic coastlines, towering mountains, sprawling deserts, and lush valleys. It is a land of endless contrasts. As the most populous state in the United States, it serves as a cultural, economic, and technological powerhouse, home to Silicon Valley, Hollywood, and some of the world's most fertile agricultural regions. The state is a living masterpiece, painted with nature's most breathtaking strokes. From the rugged cliffs to the towering peaks of the Sierra Nevada, the state boasts an astonishing array of landscapes. So stay with us as we explore a few of the natural wonders of California. Death Valley National Park. This is the place you should go if you want to stand in the hottest, driest, and lowest national park in the United States. Death Valley National Park, located in eastern California and extending into Nevada, is one of the most extreme environments on Earth. Known for its record-breaking heat, temperatures once soared to 56.7 degrees Celsius, the highest ever recorded on Earth. Death Valley is a land of stark contrasts and fascinating geological features. At 86 meters below sea level, Badwater Basin in Death Valley is the lowest point in North America, a salt flat that stretches out in a dazzling white expanse. Despite its name, Death Valley is full of life, home to resilient species like desert tortoises, bighorn sheep, and the famous salt-tolerant pupfish that thrive in the park's rare spring-fed oases. Death Valley is also known for its otherworldly landscapes, like the Mesquite Flat Sand Dunes, the colorful Badlands of Zabriskie Point, and the mysterious racetrack playa, where large stones appear to move across the dry lakebed on their own, leaving long trails in the cracked mud. Scientists believe the movement is caused by a rare combination of rain, ice, and wind, though the phenomenon remains somewhat enigmatic. The valley's extreme conditions have attracted humans for centuries, from the Native American Timbisha Shoshone tribe, who continue to live in the region, to the pioneers of the California Gold Rush. In 1933, Death Valley was declared a national monument and later, a national park, preserving its unique desert landscapes and ecosystems. The park is also a designated dark sky park, making it one of the best places in the world for stargazing, where you can witness the Milky Way in all its glory. Death Valley is more than just a forbidding desert. It's a land of contrasts, where towering peaks are capped with snow while salt flats bake in the scorching heat. Sierra Nevada. The Sierra Nevada, often called the Range of Light, stretches 400 miles along California's eastern edge and serves as a crucial water source for the state. This majestic range is home to some of the most iconic natural wonders in the U.S., including Yosemite Valley, Lake Tahoe, and Mount Whitney, the highest peak in the contiguous United States. The Sierra was also the site of the California Gold Rush, which began in 1848 at Sutter's Mill near the American River and forever transformed the state's economy and population. Its diverse ecosystems range from alpine meadows to giant sequoia groves, and it serves as a vital habitat for species like black bears and golden eagles. You can explore the Pacific Crest Trail, which traverses much of the range, or delve into its geological history, shaped by glaciers and tectonic activity. The Sierra Nevada is a cornerstone of California's natural and cultural heritage. Joshua Tree National Park. Have you ever wondered why the Joshua tree, a spiky yucca plant, became a symbol of resilience in the Mojave Desert? Joshua Tree National Park, named after this iconic plant, spans two distinct desert ecosystems, the Mojave and the Colorado deserts, creating a landscape of stark beauty and biological diversity. The park's namesake trees earned their moniker from Mormon settlers who thought their branches resembled the biblical Joshua reaching to the heavens. Archaeological evidence shows humans have inhabited this region for at least 5,000 years, including the Serrano, Chemehuevi, and Cahuilla tribes. The area gained prominence during the Gold Rush era in the 19th century, with remnants of mines and pioneer cabins scattered throughout the park. Today, Joshua Tree National Park is a haven for rock climbers, stargazers, and hikers, boasting dramatic rock formations, desert wildlife, and some of the darkest night skies in Southern California. Yosemite Valley. This valley has been inhabited for over 3,000 years. Nestled in the heart of Yosemite National Park, this iconic valley is home to towering granite cliffs, cascading waterfalls, and serene meadows that have inspired countless artists and adventurers. El Capitan and Half Dome, two of the most recognizable rock formations in the world, draw rock climbers and photographers from around the globe. The valley's human history is equally captivating. It was first inhabited by the Ahwahneechee people, whose legends and practices were deeply tied to the land. Yosemite became a national treasure when President Abraham Lincoln signed the Yosemite Grant in 1864, marking it as the first area of land set aside for preservation. You can explore the valley's visitor centers, learn about glaciation's role in shaping its landscape, and hike trails that lead to world-renowned waterfalls like Bridal Veil Fall and Yosemite Falls. Yosemite Valley offers a profound connection to the natural world. Burney Falls. Nicknamed the eighth wonder of the world by President Theodore Roosevelt, this 129-foot cascade is fed by underground springs that flow year-round, even during the driest seasons. Located within MacArthur Burney Falls Memorial State Park in Northern California, the falls are a centerpiece of both natural beauty and geological intrigue. The surrounding area was historically inhabited by the Pitt River tribe, whose members have deep cultural ties to the land. You can explore a network of hiking trails that wind through lush forest and along the shores of Lake Britain, offering opportunities for fishing, boating, and picnicking. The constant mist rising from the falls creates a magical atmosphere and supports a microenvironment of mosses and ferns. Burney Falls is more than a waterfall. It's a serene escape into nature's splendor. Sequoia National Park. What would it feel like to stand next to the largest tree on Earth? Sequoia National Park, established in 1890, is home to the colossal General Sherman tree, a living giant that stands 275 feet tall and measures over 36 feet in diameter at its base. This park, nestled in California's Sierra Nevada, preserves awe-inspiring groves of giant sequoias, some over 2,000 years old. Beyond the trees, the park is a landscape of towering peaks, deep canyons, and crystalline rivers, including Mount Whitney, the tallest mountain in the contiguous United States at 14,505 feet. Indigenous peoples, such as the Monash tribe, have long lived in harmony with this land, leaving behind petroglyphs and other cultural artifacts. During the late 19th century, efforts to protect these ancient trees from logging led to the creation of the park, making it one of America's earliest conservation triumphs. You can explore the giant forest, hike the scenic Congress Trail, and venture into Crystal Cave, an underground wonder adorned with stalactites and stalagmites. Sequoia National Park is more than a collection of natural wonders. It's a living cathedral to the resilience and grandeur of nature. Kings Canyon National Park. This is one of the deepest canyons in North America, plunging more than 8,000 feet from its rim to its floor. Located in the southern Sierra Nevada, features Kings Canyon, a glacially carved masterpiece plunging over 8,000 feet deep. Established in 1940, the park preserves dramatic landscapes, including the Cedar Grove area, surrounded by towering granite walls, and the lush Zumwalt Meadow. Kings Canyon is also home to the General Grant Tree, one of the largest trees on Earth and a living national shrine to honor American servicemen and women. Historically, the park's rugged terrain has been shaped by glaciers, while indigenous peoples, including the Western Mono and Paiute, have called the region home for thousands of years. Today, you can hike trails leading to alpine lakes, waterfalls, and high passes, or simply marvel at the park's wilderness, which John Muir described as a rival to Yosemite. Mono Lake. What if you discovered a lake that's almost 3 times as salty as the ocean? Mono Lake, located in eastern California near the Sierra Nevada, is a unique and ancient saline lake over 760,000 years old. Its most striking feature is its limestone tufa towers, which rise dramatically from the water's surface, created by underwater spring interactions with the lake's minerals. Mono Lake is a vital habitat for millions of migratory birds, including California gulls and eared grebes, relying on the lake's abundant brine shrimp and alkali flies for sustenance. In the 20th century, Los Angeles's water diversion projects caused significant ecological damage to the lake, but grassroots advocacy led to successful conservation efforts in the 1990s. Today, you can explore the Mono Basin Scenic Area, kayak among the Tufa Towers, and learn about the lake's fragile ecosystem, witnessing a glimpse into one of Earth's most intriguing natural environments. Anza-Borrego Desert State Park. This is the largest state park in California, spanning over 600,000 acres of desert wilderness. This remarkable park, located in Southern California, is named after the 18th century Spanish explorer Juan Bautista de Anza and the Spanish word for bighorn sheep, borrego. The park features a striking array of landscapes, including rugged canyons, badlands, and palm oases, all set against a backdrop of towering mountains. One of its most famous attractions is the springtime wildflower bloom, a stunning natural spectacle that transforms the desert into a vibrant sea of colors. Anza-Borrego also has rich archaeological significance, with evidence of indigenous Kumeyaay and Cahuilla peoples who thrived in the harsh environment. You can explore the park's hiking trails, view prehistoric pictographs, and marvel at the Goleta Meadow sculptures, metal artworks of prehistoric animals dotting the landscape. Lake Tahoe. This is one of the clearest and largest alpine lakes in North America. Straddling the Nevada-California border, this freshwater gem boasts astonishingly clear water, with visibility up to 70 feet deep. Formed 2 million years ago during the Ice Ages, Lake Tahoe sits at over 6,200 feet elevation and is framed by the towering Sierra Nevada mountains. It spans 22 miles from north to south, covering 191 square miles, and holds enough water to cover the entire state of California in 14 inches of water. Lake Tahoe's crystal-clear blue depths are due to its purity, with very few particles suspended in the water. This clarity has attracted researchers and conservation efforts since the early 1900s, aimed at protecting its fragile ecosystem. Aside from its natural beauty, Lake Tahoe has a rich history as a recreational haven. During the 1960 Winter Olympics in nearby Sequoia Valley, the lake area was a prime spot for skiing and became even more popular for winter sports. Today, Tahoe draws visitors year-round for activities such as boating, hiking, skiing, and scenic drives, with attractions like the historic Thunderbird Lodge and the Rubicon Trail. The lake's unique combination of alpine scenery, deep forests, and a vast, shimmering body of water makes it a true wonder and a significant conservation priority for Nevada and California. Mount Shasta. This is an active volcano and one of the most prominent peaks in the Cascade Range. Towering at 14,179 feet, Mount Shasta is surrounded by myths, mysteries, and breathtaking natural beauty. Indigenous tribes, including the Shasta, Modoc, and Winta peoples, have long revered the mountain as a sacred place, weaving it into their creation stories and spiritual practices. Geologically, Mount Shasta is part of the Pacific Ring of Fire and has erupted at least once every 800 years, with its last eruption occurring in the late 18th century. Today, it attracts outdoor enthusiasts for activities like mountaineering, hiking, and skiing, as well as spiritual seekers drawn by its reputed mystical energy. The surrounding area, including the Shasta Trinity National Forest, offers diverse ecosystems, from alpine meadows to dense forests. Bristlecone Pine Forest. Did you know the world's oldest trees live in the Bristlecone Pine Forest? Nestled in California's White Mountains, this unique forest is home to Great Basin bristlecone pines, some of which are over 4,800 years old, making them the longest-living non-clonal organisms on Earth. The most famous of these ancient trees, Methuselah, remains unmarked to protect it from harm. These hardy trees thrive in harsh conditions at altitudes exceeding 10,000 feet, where rocky soils and extreme weather would challenge most life. The Bristlecone Pine Forest offers breathtaking views of the Sierra Nevada and features trails like the Methuselah Grove Trail, where you can walk among these living relics of history. Their twisted, weathered trunks are testaments to resilience and adaptation, embodying a profound sense of time and endurance. Redwood National and State Parks. How does it feel to stand beneath trees that are older than the Roman Empire? Redwood National and State Parks, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, protect some of the tallest trees on Earth, with coastal redwoods reaching heights of over 370 feet. These ancient giants are a testament to nature's resilience, having survived for thousands of years. Historically, the area was home to several indigenous groups, including the Yurok, Taloa, and Kuruk tribes, who revered the forests for their spiritual and material sustenance. In the 19th century, the demand for timber nearly devastated these forests, but conservation efforts began in the 1920s and culminated with the establishment of Redwood National Park in 1968. Beyond the trees, the parks are home to diverse ecosystems, including prairies, rivers, and a stretch of the rugged California coastline. Wildlife such as Roosevelt elk, black bears, and river otters thrive here, making it a biodiverse haven and a living classroom for environmental education. Lassen Volcanic National Park. Did you know Lassen Volcanic National Park is home to all four types of volcanoes: shield, composite, cinder cone, and plug dome? At its heart lies Lassen Peak, the largest plug dome volcano in the world, which dramatically erupted between 1914 and 1921, marking one of the most significant volcanic events in U.S. history. The park's hydrothermal features, including bubbling mud pots, steaming fumaroles, and hot springs, highlight its active volcanic nature, reminiscent of Yellowstone. Native American tribes, such as the Itsujwi, considered the region sacred and used its geothermal areas for practical purposes. Established as a national park in 1916, Lassen offers a mix of volcanic wonders and lush meadows teeming with wildflowers. You can hike the Bumpass Hell Trail, where colorful geothermal pools await, or stargaze under some of Northern California's clearest skies. Devil's Postpile National Monument, located near Mammoth Lakes, showcases one of the finest examples of columnar basalt in the world. These hexagonal stone columns were formed about 100,000 years ago when a lava flow cooled slowly and cracked into symmetrical shapes. Before becoming a protected site in 1911, Devil's Postpile was nearly demolished for a hydroelectric dam project, but public outcry saved this geological marvel. The surrounding area has been inhabited by the Paiute and Mono tribes for centuries, who valued the region's natural resources. Today, you can hike to the top of the postpile to see its polished surface, shaped by ancient glaciers, or explore the serene Ansel Adams wilderness nearby. California is a state of incredible diversity, with breathtaking landscapes ranging from its rugged coastline to its towering peaks and crystal-clear lakes. Its beauty is far too vast to capture fully in a 30-minute video. Before we end this incredible adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us grow and create even more stunning videos for you to enjoy. We'll see you on our next journey. Until then, happy travels!